year, but yeah, we don't look forward to it. Thanks, Brian. Young people are starting to think twice about what they post online.
A new study shows a lot of teens had references to risky behavior on their MySpace pages. JS on air now.
We are joined by Erica Perez of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, and she spoke to some young MySpace users here in Milwaukee. And Erica, what kind of problem is this? What did you find?
Well, there were actually two studies that came out in a medical journal this month. The first one looked at 500 MySpace users who were 18 years old, and they were actually from all over the country. And they found that about half of them had some kind of reference to drugs, violence, or sexual activity. And then the second part of the study, which is maybe even more interesting, was that about 200 MySpace users who were in the 18 to 20 range got emails from a Dr. Meg basically saying, hey, do you realize what's on your website and the fact that I can see it? And about 42% of those MySpace users changed their profiles within a month. So basically it's just suggesting that these MySpace users don't really realize how public their private lives are.
And especially, Erica, it can become a big problem if you're looking for a job, for example, and your employer is savvy enough to look for information like that online, right?
Right. And, you know, the thing is, it seems like these young people are aware that strangers can view their profiles. That's part of the appeal. They want to make new friends, but they don't seem to realize that adults who they wouldn't want to see their profiles can also see these things. And there's been some research recently that the more people talk about sex on these profiles, the more they're at risk for sexual predators. And there's definitely a lot more employers and even college admissions officers who are saying, hey, we look at these when we're evaluating candidates.
Erica, what did you find when you try to talk to these MySpace users?
Well, I think some of them are aware of what's going on and they don't actually really care. I talked to one 18-year-old MySpace user from Milwaukee who had some drug references in his profile, and he basically said, you know, this is who I am, I don't want to hide it, and if somebody doesn't want to hire me because of it, so be it. Another user, though, MySpace user, she's 19, she had some pretty, you know, nothing too bad. It was just some pictures of her at a club with some drinks, and she said, you know, I think I'll probably take those down before I go applying for jobs, you know, just to appear more professional.
Good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Erica, thanks very much. And remember, you can read more about it in the Journal Sentinel tomorrow and at jsonline.com, and we have a link on our website, today'stmj4.com.